Ireland is known for its rich history, culture and of course the castles. There are many Irish castles to visit. Here are 5 Irish castles you should see when visiting Ireland. The Rock of Cashel. The Rock of Cashel is the largest Irish castle. It was built in Ireland during the 12th century and it sits on top of a hill overlooking Tipperary town. The rock has an amazing view as well as many interesting features. One Irish castle that should be on your list is the Rock of Cashel. The site contains one of Europe's best preserved early Christian churches. There are 4 towers which were built to defend the castle. This Irish castle was also used as a seat for kings and lords in Ireland. It contains one of Europe's best preserved early Christian churches. There are 4 towers which were built to defend the castle. The Rock of Cashel was used as a seat for kings and lords in Ireland. Bonrati Castle and Folk Park. Banrati Castle is a large tower house near Shannon Town in County Clare, Ireland. It was built by the McNamara family around 1425 and renovated in 1814. Now a popular tourist site with living history performances of folk music, songs, dance, and stories about Irish rural life from years ago. Bonrati Folk Museum is an open-air museum with historic buildings and displays showing the old ways of life. It is also the site for an Irish medieval banquet, a medieval banquet show that recreates Irish medieval times. The Banrati Castle Folk Park, part of the same complex, includes recreations of houses from rural Ireland in different periods through history. Lacken's Mill, a forge and blacksmith shop from the 1700s. O'Keefe's Pub with its original furnishings. Sean Seamy's cottage with furniture of the early 1800s. Blaney Castle. Located in County Cork, this castle overlooks the beautiful town of Blaney in one direction and the rolling hills beyond in another direction. It was built by Cormac Laidir McCarthy, Lord of Muskerry between 1446 to 1451, who is said to have been descended from King Brian Boru through his son Donogh O'Brien, Donal. The castle has a central tower which rises up at 4 floors with 3 turrets on each corner that rise up at 2 levels with battlements. Blarney Castle is associated with the custom of kissing the Blarney Stone, which is on a parapet near its summit, and it was customary for visitors to be helped up onto the wall so they could reach this stone. The castle may have been built by Cormac Laidir McCarthy in 1446 to 1451. It is said to have been descended from King Brian Boru through his son Donogh O'Brien, Donal. The castle has a central tower which rises up at 4 floors with 3 turrets on each corner that rise up at 2 levels with battlements. Kilkenny Castle. Kilkenny Castle is the seat of Kilkenny County Council, and one of Ireland's most popular tourist attractions. Located in central Kilkenny city on a bend in the River Nore opposite where it joins with the River Suir, this imposing structure was built by William Marshall, Earl of Pembroke following his marriage to the heiress Isabel de Clare in 1205. The Marshall family took over the lordship of Ireland and brought their Anglo-Norman style architecture to Kilkenny Castle, with heavy influences from French Gothic styles. In 1374, King Richard II of England ordered a survey into who should inherit various properties, land, throughout his kingdom. It was at this time the castle came into the possession of Thomas de Rokeby, who had been granted Kilkenny Castle and much more in 1373 by King Edward III of England for his service to him as Warden General of Ireland. The castle is still maintained by its current owner, the Butler family, descendants from John Butler of Kilkenny Castle. Trim Castle. A Norman castle of the 12th century, built on an earlier Irish fort. The site was originally used by King Henry II in 1172 as a base to launch his ultimately unsuccessful invasion of Ireland. It is situated on a bend in the River Boyne and derives its name from the Irish words meaning, on 3 hills. The castle was used to confine Irish prisoners during the 1641 rebellion. It is now a national monument in the care of the Office of Public Works and open to visitors throughout summer months. There is also Trim Town Heritage Centre with displays on local history, culture and natural resources as well as an exhibition on the 1916 Rising.